everybody, Darren here, CanHammer, your source for AOS from the Great White North. This is the start of my tournament report for A Day of Blood. This is our CanHammer Sigmar Mini number 2. We've got the number 3 coming up in Brockville in the middle of June, so check out canhammer.ca for details on how to sign up for that. The sign up is now live. So this is the second of our Sigmar tournaments. This is a 20-person tournament, and we are full, which is awesome. Sigmar is just growing so much in Ottawa right now, a lot because 40K is in flux, but hopefully people will stay in Sigmar as well as 40K since they're turning into very similar games. So it's very good for the scene here. So this is a 20-man tournament, 2,000 points, General's Handbook, number 1, and it's 3 rounds. It should be a good day. I think we're getting a lot of new players or people whose first tournament. This is my first Sigmar tournament, so I think it's going to be good fun, and Sigmar itself is just so fun. So we're holding it at Multi-Zone in Gatineau again, our usual place for holding tournaments. And Dylan's been very good to us. He has a good space there, and it should be good. So, what am I bringing? I am bringing the same Death Army that you've seen a few times already on the channel. My mostly Flesh Eaters army. It actually had a narrow major victory yesterday against Phil and his now tooled up Sylvaneth. So I was very happy with that, the performance of my army in that game. It was a tough match, and yeah, pulled out the major victory on Border Wars. So that's great. So it's now Death. Actually, my army hasn't lost that many times. It's actually fairly tuned up. I feel it's probably as tuned up as a Death army could be that doesn't feature something like Nagash. So we'll see what comes out today. So again, I'm bringing my Terrorgeist, Ghoul King on Terrorgeist with Ruler of the Night and the Cursed Book. So he's going to be my general. Running up beside him will be the Morngul. I find that those two running beside each other is just a wrecking ball, number 1, and so hard to kill because it's -3 to hit depending on your bravery. So I like to run those two together if I can. Then I've got the Vargulf, and the key to my army, I find, is to keep the Vargulf alive. Yesterday I threw it into a bunch of Kurnoth Hunters, which was a mistake, and he died, and then my Crypt Horrors died soon after. So without the Vargulf to regenerate the Crypt Horrors aren't half as effective, so I have to keep my Vargulf alive. So he's the key. And then I have a Necromancer who I'm still pretty underwhelmed with. He managed to get 1 dance off yesterday and then got sniped by some Kurnoth Hunters. I guess he's useful for a Mystic Shield or an Arcane Bolt, so I need to find a good way of using him. He seems underwhelming, but there's not much else to put in there for 120 points. I'm already on 2,000 limit, so if I had 140 points maybe that would be better. Maybe I could drop 60 points off a zombie unit and put in a Vampire Lord. That might be better, but man, a double pile-in on a Crypt Horror unit is pretty good, so that's why he's stuck around. Then I have 60 zombies, so 6 units of 10, usually amalgamating into various sizes of 20, 30, or 40, depending on the mission. And then I have 2 units of 6 Crypt Horrors. I decided to keep them as 2 units of 6 instead of 1 unit of 12. I feel it gives me more tactical flexibility, and in effect, they stick together and near the Vargulf, so it's like a unit of 12. It also allows me to attack 2 groups of 2 units as opposed to just 1, and I feel like moving 12 big bases around might become a bit unwieldy. But I understand why you would have 12, so you only have to cast 1 dance, and a bigger, less drops, and also much harder to kill all 12 to stop the regen than 6. But I find if you're going to stop the regen at all, it's because you killed the Vargulf, not because you wiped the horror unit out. So even with the unit of 6, so yeah, so there's that. So that's my list. Fairly straightforward. Same list I've been playing for a while, so I feel like I've gotten a good handle on it. The only rule I always forget is the Morngul's exploding 6s. So hopefully I'll remember that today. What will I face today? I know that Zach is bringing exactly the same list for Death. Hopefully I don't end up playing him. That would be quite boring to play a mirror match. I've never done it, but I think it'd be quite boring. I don't want to end up playing Phil just because I played him a number of times recently, and that's kind of boring. But I wouldn't mind if I play Phil because I like playing with Phil. But I don't want to play the same army. Like, I want to play some new armies today. Chris is probably bringing Stormcast, so I haven't played that particular iteration of his list, so I don't mind playing Chris. He's come all the way from Toronto. He's bringing Nurgle with some plate catapults, so might end up playing him. And then I really don't know what other people are bringing. I don't know if people are going to bring the heat, so Cunning Rux and Tzeentch Skyfire spam and Sail Bloodletter spam, all this stuff, or people are going to be bringing more quote-unquote fluffy lists. I have no idea. I guess we're going to find out pretty soon. So I'm here a bit early, just waiting for the store to open. I got to set up the tables, and then we'll hopefully bring you a full tournament report. That should come out in a few days after the tournament. All right. There we go. This place is filled up fast.
That's a 20-minute event.
Let's see what people are bringing. So we've got Caradron Overlord's first sighting. Pretty cool.
I wish they were painted.
I think Jamie's bringing his Beast Claws. Yes, Beast Claws. There we are. All right. That's my army there.
I had 2 warp lightning games.
Tui's bringing his Nurgle as promised, and the dress code.
The dress code.
The dress code is in effect.
That's right.
Oh man.
You wore a suit.
It's a gentleman's game, okay?
You got on that battle report.
It's a gentleman's game. Should be dressed like gentlemen.
That's right.
All right, here we have. I don't know. What is this? What else?
Wanderers.
Wanderers. Okay, that's a cool dragon, though. Doesn't look like a lot of models. They must be really good. Okay, so Wanderers. That's order, I guess. Okay, here's Zach's same list as me, but looks very different. I don't even know what this stuff is, but it looks like a cross between eyeballs and anemones, like deep sea coral organisms. Cool though. You definitely got the game down on doing eyeballs. And then over there we got Stormcast. Stormcast. This is not Chris's because Chris's is red. So this is another Stormcast army here. Looks very cool. Very cool. And we've got Archaon. This is the first time I've seen Archaon, and it's actually bigger than I thought he was. Crazy model. Archaon and what, Tzeentch? Oh, you're going for the old 5/6
treacherous bond on him to shrug wounds onto the blue horrors.
Yeah, and then you get to like Destiny dice to auto kill things.
Yep.
All right, I gotta stay away from you. And then a lot of Skyfires, I presume.
Nope. Just
No Skyfires?
Just 3.
What?
3 of them, yeah.
Okay.
I painted up a branch with
And nobody out here yet. Let's see what else we got. All right, who do we got here? We got Seraphon? Yeah. Nice.
Like how I just delicately put them all down very carefully.
Oh, yep, just like me. I just reversed my case and dumped out all the zombies like this.
Upside down.
All right, what do we got here? Skaven. Cool. Very cool. And Hurricanum, so some kind of order. Oh, free peoples. Okay, free peoples. Nice. I like your board.
Thank you.
Very cool.
I used to have more chariots.
Oh yeah, and you've got like the cutouts for them. Very sweet. Okay, awesome. And that's Phil's Sylvaneth. We don't need to look at that again. It's filthy. All right, what do we got here?
rank and flank, man.
All right, this is like Wanderers again?
It is Wanderers.
Oh, we got 2 Wanderers. I never even heard of the faction, and yet we have 2 people playing them, so that's cool. There's so many factions. Very cool. We got another Sylvaneth setting up here with the requisite number of bows. Sweet. And at the back, we have a pretty cool display board. And what do we got? Oh, dwarves. Like just dwarves or fire slayers or? Just dwarves. Just dwarves. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. And I love this cave. That's cool. Very awesome.
I'm Nick, by the way.
Nick, there. Nice to meet you. Where are you coming from today, Nick?
Ottawa.
All right. Cool. New player or experienced player?
Yeah.
Half and half tournaments play?
Yeah. No, this will be the first one.
All right, cool. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Very cool army. And Stormcast. Very nice. Okay, it's going to be a great mix today. Lots of different lists. So far, only 2 death lists, Zach. This is me and you. What do you think? Are we going to mirror match first round?
By default? Oh, obviously. And then we'll play each other in the 3rd round again for some like weird quirk. That's how it's gonna happen.
All right. Yeah, we got Destruction finally. Iron Jaws and the Cabbage. Oh man, that's a big model. It's awesome. All right, where are you coming from today?
Hey, I'm Seb. I'm a friend of Zach's. I've literally played against Zach since we were like 12.
All right. So I don't want to play you either because you probably
if you know
played
the
him.
Renegade lists he plays.
Yeah,
I've suffered through them like for years.
What are you playing today?
I'm playing Wanderers over there.
Oh, okay. You're one of the 2 Wanderers players.
It started with Tau. My poor
All right.
Ultra Smurfs.
I'm going to catch up with this dwarf because it's got the copters on now, which are really cool. Here we go. That's very cool. All right, my first game I pulled Jeremy, right? No, Matthew, and Archeon and Zinch. So it's going to be a tough match to start with. And so he's just setting up. He's got deployment. He's probably going to have first turn. And we'll see how it goes. We're playing Blood and Glory. So this is the 4 objectives here, marked by these dice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll come back at the end of the game and see how we did. All right, Matthew's just starting up. He's casted all his Zinch magics and moving his stuff up in the first turn. He's deployed like this. I deployed on this side mostly, except for a group of zombies there. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. He's just doing his first turn. I'm gonna take some firepower, I'm pretty sure. See how it goes. All right, end of death turn 2, I double turned, and the results are a little bit gruesome for Zinch right now. They lost all their Kyric guys. A couple of those Shaman, they're actually surprisingly resilient. All the Skyfires are gone. And yeah, so let's see what Chaos can do in their strike back, turn 2. All right, end of the game. It's a minor victory for Death. I control 3 objectives versus 1. Couldn't get Archeon down. He had 3 wounds left, and couldn't get onto that final objective. I moved too late with my zombies. I should have moved earlier. But yeah, so great game, super fun. I haven't played Zinch before, and yeah, now I think Matthew knows what to expect from Death. Always catches people off guard. Yeah, great game. So we'll go on to game 2. So that was a good first game. I won a minor victory. I feel like I could have won a major if instead of attacking Archeon with the Morgul, I'd flown all the way over to the other side of the board. I forgot that that if you touch the objective, you can leave it and it's still yours. So I could have flown the Morgul over because in the end of the game, he didn't have anybody left on that objective. So I could have done that, unfortunately. So it lost me the major, and I stuck with the minor. Anyway, so it went well. I think, as usual, Matthew never played Death, and he was caught by surprise. A, by how fast everything advances, and B, by how powerful they are in combat, and then, of course, underestimated the Morgul, as usual, for all people who played Morgul for the first time. So, ended up a good victory for me. We'll see who I play next. Archeon, I almost killed. I got him down to 3 wounds left, and I had no more Ghoul King because he 6'd out my Ghoul King. So I couldn't reroll on my horrors, and so that cost me the Archeon kill. But yeah, otherwise I wiped out basically the rest of his army. Death Shriek was on fire. A Death Shrieked off the Skyfires in the first turn, and then the Terrorgeist took the rest of them out, and then the big unit of Zangors with the -2 to hit basically wasn't doing anything, and then the horrors just wiped them out. So actually, it was a good victory. How'd it go over here, guys?
Evan here had a minor victory.
Okay.
The Stormcast couldn't overcome the sail.
Sail bomb?
Yeah.
Sail bomb is tough. They'll Stormcast have their own kind of bomb, though.
It's true, but when you have over 30 wounds in one unit, it's even more tough.
Yeah. Cool. So Chaos won that one. I don't know how it's going over there with the Karajan Overlords. How'd it go?
So, I don't want to ruin it.
Who did you play?
Podcast.
Who did you play?
I played against Chris turn 1.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it was, you'll hear it, it was pretty much a mirror match. He went first, I deployed poorly, I'll say, and it didn't work out so well.
Were you playing Stormcast as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm playing Stormcast, he's playing Stormcast. We're pretty much the same list almost.
That's like me and Zach. We're playing exactly the same list. So.
And there's another Stormcast list here, again, pretty much the same. One or two small tweaks, but the mirror match, it really depends on who goes first and how you counter deploy. I counter deploy poorly, but Chris also had a little few tricks in his back pocket if I didn't deploy properly. So him having a few more games, I think, really did help.
All right.
Because this is only my second game.
Yeah. Major or minor victory?
For who? Chris?
Yeah.
Major victory.
Major? So he got all 4?
Yeah, he got all 4. He was pretty much stable. Yeah. So anyway, I learned.
Cool.
I mean, Chris was probably the best person I wanted to play against. Turn 1. I sent him a message a while ago trying to get a couple games in before today. Didn't work out just due to, I mean, both of our schedules are insane. But so getting to play against turn 1
you had all 4 objectives
worked out definitely. So learned my lessons. They're actually a little better than I thought. When you know the rules, I tell you. So,
all right, cool.
Let's see how I go for a turn 2.
Cool. Yeah. Good luck to you for the rest of the day.
Thanks.
This game is still going. Seraphon against Nurgle. This is a cool table. And Zach and Nurgle still going here.
And then my razor sharp teeth for my dudes, 5 decks.
Hey guys. We got Will and Tony. Where are you from, Tony?
Vermont.
Vermont? You're from Vermont?
Sir.
Not Vermont, Ontario?
No, not Vermont.
Like Vermont. Wow. Well, thank you for crossing the border. Did you get taxed at the border for your models?
No.
Did you bring any smokes or alcohol in? No?
They'd ask if you bring in weapons. I'm like, what about
Canadians don't care about weapons. Or drugs or terrorism. We just care about smokes and alcohol so we can tax you. So how did you do in your game against Will? Will was playing Nurgle, right? Pure Nurgle, Will? Or? Yeah. Pure Nurgle.
Will's a tough opponent. He brought me to school. It was my first game.
This is your first ever game?
So yeah, he was not gentle.
No. Gentle Giant Will? No. First game, so it didn't go so well, but did you enjoy it?
I think it was closer than what I was expecting.
Okay.
Will definitely brought me to school, like I said. But we only played 3 turns. I was still playing him, unfortunately.
Slow play. He's already learned to cheat, and this is his first game.
Oh, you were pretty close to killing him. Yeah.
Well, if he goes down, it's just getting that objective. That's what matters. So next turn, I can't leave. Just left 10 models. Turn 5, maybe, but not like that.
Okay.
All right. This table actually looks really cool.
It's nice table.
Except for this fire thing, that kind of doesn't fit in there, but it looks like a cool
A
table.
lava bubble.
All right.
Sell our meat for free.
Well, have a good rest of the day, guys. Thank you. And thank you for coming all the way up.
Absolutely.
All right.
So I had 135 models on this list.
So where are you from, Steve? I heard you're from...
I'm John.
Oh, John.
Yeah.
John from Vermont. Right. Awesome. And versus Sev? Sev. All right. And you're both playing Wanderers. Yeah.
Oh wow, you got
Yeah. Mirror match. So how did it go?
Well, we started out like across the board,
Yeah.
and we flipped into like the.
Oh, so you weren't happy with the deployment and you decided to change
Exactly,
it.
yeah, we both had the same like Wanderer host that comes on like from all the board edges.
Okay.
So it was like kind of cagey deployment. And then,
Cool. So who won?
I think you got me.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's a defeat for the elves.
I think so. We split on the objectives.
We split on the objectives,
Okay.
and then you are like 500 points up on me, I think.
Okay, so you won on points.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Okay.
The dragon didn't like the Ren shots.
No, it didn't. The dragon died very.
You guys didn't have exactly the same list.
No. Mine was, I think, slightly more models. You had a board on dragon and a few more characters.
Yep.
Okay.
And but we did have both a lot of shooting. I had more Eternal Guard.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You had more objective sitting power.
Okay. All right, game 2. I'm playing against Jason and his Iron Jaws, beautiful Iron Jaws, the bits that are painted. And we're playing 3 places of power. I'm on this side. Unfortunately, the centerpiece of power is behind this massive wall. So that's going to be a little bit tricky to get to that one, and the other one's over there. So actually, we haven't rolled for deployment yet. So we can do that. Here's the dice if you need. Sure. All right, we're going to roll for deployment. All right, you get to choose.
I guess I will. How many drops do you have?
They're all individual drops. So 6 drops in zombies, 2 drops of horrors, 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. So 12 drops. 6, 4 characters, 10, 2 horrors, 12 drops.
Okay, so I'll let you start deploying first.
You let me go first? Okay. All right, so Jason's just doing his allegiance move, his destruction move. Everything's going to be moving forward. So we've got some time to film. So the 2 forces have lined up basically across from each other. It looks like the generals are going to clash over the middle one. It's got the slight advantage with this ruin here, but we'll see how it goes. And yeah, so it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed. And yeah, just see how it goes. It's going to be a bloodbath in the middle, I think. All right, so at the end of game 2, Iron Jaws kind of got tabled. Yeah, but it was a great game, and as always in Sigmar, super fun. And so yeah, and actually you're local, right? Yes. Jason, so we're gonna get Iron Jaws on the channel for sure, because that's gonna be awesome. Especially such beautifully painted models. So we're gonna get them on, and yeah, onwards to the final game, game 3. Right on. All right, guys, just finished my second game against Jason and his Iron Jaws. What a fantastically fun game. He made a couple of mistakes. I think overall he just underestimated my army, as most people do when they play Death for the first time. He threw away a group of art boys right into my horrors. He just ate them up in one round. And then between horrors and -3 debuff with the Morngul and the King, and 60 zombies that just crushed their way through art boys and brutes, I ended up tabling him, and he didn't kill anybody in response. So he killed some stuff, but they regenerated. So it was a major win for Death with a 2,000 to 0 point difference. And so I'm in a minor and a major, so we'll see what happens in the 3rd round. Chris Haynes, how are you doing?
2 major wins.
2 major wins for the Stormcast. All right, who did you play this round?
Zach's Eyeball Army of Death.
All right.
Same list as yours.
Exactly the same, in fact.
He might have written that, yeah.
How did it go?
Major win. I jumped on the 2 side objectives. And then I just played the tie-up game. He put a lot of his units in lines, and I was able to flank them. And then he would, like, you know, he could get 1, 2 guys, and I just tied him down. And then
Okay, did he set up like this?
He did bubble in the middle, and then I basically pincered him, and then he advanced forward, and I dropped behind him.
Okay. So did he like trap his own horrors then behind his zombies, basically?
Yeah, and then he moves them and gets them out. But yeah, it was pretty good, man.
Okay.
He had 2
cool.
to 6 though. You had one. You have a unit 12.
No, I have 2 units of 6.
Okay.
I changed back.
So I was able to just tie him up. Like I just did some tricksy stuff. Okay, 1 guy's fighting 1. Nobody can pile in. That's all I did.
Yeah. Okay.
The flank, like when you hit the flanks of formations, you can tie up like 2 units, but nobody can hit you back.
Yeah.
Especially with zombies, I can hit the zombies, tie up your dudes who then can't hit me.
Yeah. Well, that's I deployed differently. I put 60 zombies on 1 objective, so it didn't tie it. So yeah, and so okay, cool. How about you, Josh? How was your second game?
Not so good. Major loss again.
Who did you play?
I played Kui and his
Nurgle.
Yeah.
Hard to kill, eh?
It's extremely hard to kill. I jumped the entire Hammer Strike force onto his great clean one.
Yeah, and did like 1 wound.
Well, actually, yeah. After everything, I did 6 wounds.
Okay.
So I was okay.
That's good.
Yeah, he tanked and then dealt a lot back because he's rolling 6s on the saves, which deals more wounds back.
Oh,
so that whittled my guys down. Then he gets the double turn. And that was all true. I had 1 hero on 1 objective. He was able to move up again, so he claimed 2. Once he killed my 1 hero on the last objective, he had the pretty much the whole side, the whole half of the board, and I just tapped at 3 because at that point there's nothing I could have done. He would have 2 objectives, and then 2 after it, so he would have 4 to my 1 at turn 3. And I only had 1 hero left.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do with that, so...
Yeah.
And then I would have had 2 units of Judicators just far back, so they just would have ran away and done nothing, but that would have just been a waste, so I just called it at 3. There was no way I could have come back.
Phyllis Maximus, how'd it go game 2?
Say what?
How'd it go game 2?
It was tough, but Sylvaneth
Sylvan pulled it out?
They did.
Major and minor?
It was major. It was by the skin of their bark.
Skin of their bark. The bark of their, or the bark of their skin.
The bark of their skin. Yeah, it was like playing against the
Beast Claw, yeah.
Yeah, with the ice ball guys.
Yeah.
They're very. They killed Drycha and my True Lord Ancient turn 2, like instantly.
So
6 more wounds.
how were you holding Branch Witches?
Branch Witches for my bitches. So that one snuck away. My army tight, and first turn I managed to get one of the guys down to 1 wound or 2 wounds. Next turn he heals them all back up from those other things. So it's very disheartening to see all that hard work gotta come back. But the Branch Witch managed to sneak off by teleporting through woods, and then I tied up his entire army in the middle with my hunters.
So he couldn't get on to the thing.
You couldn't get on, and then by the time it was over.
Yeah.
It was tough.
All right, good win. So you're on 2 majors.
Yeah.
So you're probably at the top. You and Chris, 2 majors each. So you're probably playing.
Oh, he's gonna have to let me win because it's a tournament, so he has to be nice for for other people. So.
All right, cool.
Take it easy.
What you guys do? Round 2.
I got tabled, but I got a major victory.
You got tabled.
Yep.
Archeon got tabled.
He did. It was down to 1.
Who tabled you?
What's his name? Mark.
Mark's playing.
He's playing. That was the new Orc, Peregrine. Yeah.
Peregrine Overlords tabled you. Wow, that's a shot across the bow of mine. The nautical. Oh shit! But you still won.
Yes.
On points. Nice. Okay. That kind of sucks, but that's kind of good.
Came down to the last game. To the last. If I didn't get initiative on the last one, he would have taken it.
Yeah. Wow, it's so key. It's so key.
Yeah.
How about your game?
Major loss. I had the secondary lined up, and he just was able to push past and just get ahead of me on points on the 5th turn. He got initiative and scored 2 points. I couldn't get him off the objective. Game over.
Who were you playing?
I was playing against the Skaven army.
Okay. The Pestilence.
I've never played against Sail and...
It's a lot of Warfire, eh?
Yes, I was not fully prepared for it. I will be next time.
Cool. I'm going to catch this dude before he leaves. You're the guy playing Carrigan Overlord.
Yes, I am.
And what's your name, sir? Mark, and where are you coming from?
Just here in Ottawa, Orleans.
Oh, sweet. We got to get you on the channel then.
Yeah, that's no problem. Well, I do, my friend and I from Montreal, we do our own podcast, Age of Darkness podcast, 30K podcast.
Nice. Yeah, we should get you on the channel with the Carrigan Overlord.
Yeah, definitely. It's been going pretty badly.
Yeah, so how's it been going with the Carrigan Overlord?
Pretty badly so far.
You just tabled Archeon, though, I heard.
I did, yes. The problem is I'm forgetting all the rules. It's so new, second game, so...
And there's a lot of rules, right?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, the new books have a lot of rules you have to remember.
Oh, yeah. I could have done this, and this would have changed that.
So far, what's been as good or better than you expected?
Well, the Ether Chemist thing with double buff in the shoot on people. Great, awesome, great.
Yeah.
Bad?
What's been worse than you expected?
The frigates.
The frigates? Yeah. Like underperforming?
Yeah, the basic ship, they don't seem to pull their weight, so I might take them out, get another iron.
How many points are those guys?
They're 260.
Okay. So, that's a lot.
Yeah, definitely a lot of points. They just don't seem to do much except die. So.
Yeah. And how about transport shenanigans? You up to any transport shenanigans?
Well, I'm playing with Bark Zeppelin, the flying guy, so they have the magic item where you can sort of deep strike your guys.
Yeah.
That's been really good. People don't know where it's going to come in.
Yeah.
They come in, wreck units. Like first game played against, what are they called? The orcs.
Jason, Iron Jaws. You played Iron Jaws.
Iron Jaws. They came in and they killed the cabbage, the Maw Crusher.
Really?
Shooting, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So,
is that the one that also allows you to retreat in the hero phase?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure at this point. So.
Yeah, I think I heard about Barak Ziffin.
Well, they have,
I don't know.
Yeah, well, they have an ability, I guess, where you can move a ship during the hero phase, so maybe that lets you do it. I haven't even thought about that.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it allows you to retreat in the hero phase, because then you can still a move and run.
Yeah. Get away from them real quick.
Which is crazy.
Damn, that's a good idea. I should have thought of that.
Yeah, because otherwise you use your movement to retreat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I guess the problem is if you get trapped in your thing and your thing dies, you're pretty
everyone's
screwed.
gonna die, or you can't even get out. Right?
Yeah, then everybody just dies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I wish you luck in your final game.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right. Here, guys.
It's awesome.
Awesome? Yeah? Who won?
Stormcast took it.
Stormcast took it, okay.
And dinosaurs are tough.
The Seraphon? You know, everyone's saying like, oh, Seraphon, they're crap, but I don't know.
I'm enjoying them.
I just don't think people played them enough to win.
They're sticky.
Yeah. Cool. So, major or minor?
Major for me, yeah.
Okay.
But I got dinosaurs running dinosaurs, so it's a win for me.
Yeah. I wish, you know, it looks really cool. And, you know, Nick is also on CanHammer. He wants to play Seraphon if he wasn't in Afghanistan or somewhere in the army.
Well, he has a Lizardman army.
He has a bunch, yeah. He just needs to rebase them and he has them all done.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. It looks awesome. Which one of these is the Bastillodon? Oh, is this thing with the like gem on the top?
Yeah, it's got the solar engine.
That's a good, cool paint job, man.
Thank you. I worked real hard on it.
Very cool. Is somebody supposed to be riding on that, or is it just an altar?
Well, eventually it's gonna have skinks on it. I just haven't been around to pinning them, putting them on.
Nice.
I mean, he's basically done it, so I just have to finish the skinks.
Nice. Sweet. And who's this dude here?
That's the old blood on the Carnosaur.
Nice. That looks so cool.
Yeah, I think that's one of the better models from the workshop.
All right, cool. Well, good luck on your next game, guys.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Jamie, how'd your second game go?
Oh, yeah.
Not good. Not good? You're playing Phil, right, in Sylvaneth?
Yeah.
That's a hard list.
Yeah. They're very tricksy.
Yeah, all the moving through woods and shit like that.
You block the objectives with.
Chastity, I need your painting score. Self-marked painting.
Because you're a monster.
No, they're just.
And I need your painting ball.
You can't fit between the trees.
You don't need to vote. You don't want it.
That is tricksy.
Yeah,
Because they're not the message claw raiders.
Why do
Trixie or poorly written AOS rules.
Yeah.
Strikes again!
Sigmar! It's for the sake of simplicity.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
How about you, Zach? How was your second game?
Stormcast Eternals are good.
They are pretty good with the new book.
Yeah, it would have helped if I protected my Terrorgeist a bit better, so he couldn't just show up and be like, stabbed, now you're dead.
Yeah, you gotta like, because that deep striking shit.
Yeah, well, once the Terrorgeist falls, the whole army starts to fall apart.
Yeah, I find the list hinges on the Vargulf #1, and then the king, obviously. Either if the king dies or if the king moves out of range. Yeah.
Yeah, I just needed to deploy my zombies better. It was really.
Did you have them as a single group?
No, I had them as 2 squads.
But you
also,
merged them up?
I made a lot of mistakes.
Okay, well, you know.
Well, yeah, I merged them into 2 squads.
Okay.
Rather than, had I kept them as a single group, it almost would have been different.
Yeah.
So.
All right, cool. We haven't played that many games with the list.
No, this is literally that was my 4th game ever of Age of Sigmar.
It does take, so I played quite a lot of games with that same list.
Oh, okay. That was my 2nd game with the list.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, my game 3 is against Evan, who is bringing Verminous Claw Pack and Sail. And these guys, Storm Fiends? Storm Vermin?
Storm Friends.
Storm Friends?
Yeah.
Oh, I should go hug them.
Yeah, they want to get you out.
Zombies are very friendly.
Yeah.
They want to drag you down and sleep with you. So he's just deploying. He's dropping his Verminous Claw Pack out as we speak. So then I'll drop mine very slowly, and then we'll get started. All right, my final game was against Evan and his Skaven Verminous Claw Pack, which I actually have experience playing because I played Francois, so I knew what Storm Vermin and stuff did. So I just stacked the table on one side. He put like 30-something mortal wounds on my Terrorgeist and finally killed it after a couple of turns. But by then I'd taken off his Storm Vermin, which were the hardest hitting things. My zombies held one objective against all his what is it? Those vermin, the storm vermins, the little ones. What are they called? I can't remember. And then they just held to the end of the game, regenerating and everything. And then my Morngul just came, and the Cryptors came and swept the rest of the board off. So we tabled him with a major victory. So So there we go. That's my 3 games: a minor win, a major win, and a major win. So should be pretty good. We'll see what happens. I think I won at least best death, so we'll see what happens. All right, how'd your last game go?
Good. I ended up getting major victory and 2,000 points. So it worked.
Okay. So you played 3 games today against a few different opponents. What would you keep? Like, what was MVP, and what would you change? So just to remind our readers, you were Archeon and
Archeon's worth it. The Carrick Acolytes and the Eltrican Coven, probably going to scrap it. They didn't really do anything for me. Zangors are a keep, Acolytes are out, more pink cards in. Getting those 1s on your Destiny dice for to make Reality Blink is pretty key.
Yeah.
I don't think my pink card unit fully died once today. I don't think because of Reality Blink. So they're a keep.
Yeah.
I think next time I'm going to try an Ever-Chosen list, 2,000 points Ever-Chosen.
You were saying, right? All Varanguard and Archeon and the Summoner on the Balewind.
Balewind Vortex.
Yeah, that's a dirty little thing, the Balewind Vortex. So you think Archeon's worth it? There's people saying you should be more points. Some people say you should be less points.
700 points, he's definitely worth it. You're taking a hit on a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? I could put in, another 2 units of Skyfires for him, which everybody knows that's kind of where it's at right now. So, I don't know. I haven't played with him enough to be able to say yet, but he did it. He did the work today. So.
Cool. Did you have fun today?
I had a great time. It was
all
awesome.
right.
I'll be out again for sure.
Cool. And you were Chaos, so actually you had what, 2 majors and
a minor
loss
against you. Yeah.
So you might do pretty well actually. There's a lot of prizes and not that many people.
We'll see.
All right, cool.
Thanks a lot.
What do you guys do? Game 3. Who was playing what?
Sylvaneth and Wanderers.
Okay.
Major victory.
Major victory for Wanderers.
Absolutely.
Really? Okay.
I just.
Was it close?
Well, it was very close. It was very close. A couple dice rolls here and there, and basically it could have gone either way.
Yeah. You know those turn rolls, like initiative rolls, really changed the game.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very happy with my deployment. I felt like it did what it needed to do as far as stopping what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
And then he just got ahead, and I couldn't catch him.
Yeah, it can really, especially if you hit that 4 for a turn.
Yes.
It gives you a big boost.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, did you guys have fun?
Absolutely. This was a great game.
Worth the trip?
Okay. Yes. We traveled all the way from home.
I know. Geez, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm a couple hours away, but
okay.
Definitely worth the trip. Recommend it if anything wants to come out to Ottawa for some good gaming.
Sweet. Are you guys coming to Capital City?
Yes, I am.
I'm trying to work that out. Hopefully, will.
Awesome. Because there's AOS singles and doubles.
I'll be in both.
Right. Nice one. Okay. Well, we'll see you guys there.
All right. Cheers, mate.
How'd it go? Last game?
Terrible.
Actually, how did your second game go? I didn't catch it for the second game.
Second game, I played against Josh. I beat him in that one. That was
Stormcast, right? Against Stormcast.
Yeah, Stormcast.
Okay.
And it's also Stormcast was last one.
Oh, okay.
I lost. It was Celestin Prime that
that thing's stupid.
But it was the other dude on the Dracoth.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we were just figuring out that he was actually using it wrong. He was actually adding the D3 every round of combat. So like those extra 3 attacks, which were hitting and doing 3 damage each, was just blowing up my units. And it's only really on the turn that you charge that you get that.
Okay.
He was using it every round of combat. So it was really, those 2 just like going through Plague Bearers was just like, alright, just kablow. I was like, okay. But I asked him to check and he said, no, it's every turn. I'm like, okay. And so, anyways, lesson learned. What are you gonna do? You know, but like,
yeah, you can't know everybody's rules.
No, but like, it's his first game, right? So like, what are you gonna do? It was good. It was good.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, lots of fun. It was fun playing Sigmar.
Worth the trip?
Yeah, it's good. So we'll see about Brockville, but
Brockville.
Huh?
Brockville's not that far.
Not that far.
A few hours.
Capital City, I'll be there for sure.
Capital City. I expect all the Toronto guys to come up to Capital City.
They should be there. I can't make any promises. I make it. I come.
All right. Well, thank you for coming all the way for this.
No problem.
I don't
Phil,
What up?
how did that game go? Who won? You against Chris for the championship, I presume.
I think it was for the championship. Sylvanus took it.
Major, minor?
I think it was a major. If you win, it's a major. Or, yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's
possibly. Okay.
Yeah, it was.
If you took demons, it wouldn't have been the same.
The amount of times that it was down to one model thing, because you know how you have to have more than your opponent? It was like, I had 4 and he had 4, so we kind of nullified, and then sometimes I'd have one more guy that did so. So Life's Edge, man, the whole time, like, I think it happened 2 or 3 times where it was like one model away from either one of us claiming an objective,
So you're on 3 majors, so I think you may, well, there might be someone else on 3 majors.
Yeah, I killed a lot of models too. So I guess that's the tiebreaker, right?
I guess we'll see.
Find out.
Okay. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was super good. Yeah, like I like this song. It's now I got that was 6 games with them, and I feel like I get what they do now. So.
What would you change
in that list? Nothing. I think
nothing. You think it's tip top?
This is my favorite Sylvaneth list for the moment. But next time I'm gonna try to run that weird battalion with the dwarves that you can put in. So,
And what was your MVP?
The sword hunters.
The sword guys?
So good.
They are pretty nasty.
Yeah. Like the bow guys are great. Like for them, I think it's the.
My Vargo saw scars from that from yesterday.
Yeah. That and then the branch witch in the 3 places of powers. That one branch witch won me the game on that one. So it was really tight against the Beast Plus.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Age of Sigmar tournament.
Thanks everybody. Thank you. And thanks for our Petawawa crew for helping me set up.
Yeah. So we have basically what we did is we have 7 awards, actually 8 technically, but ignore the 8. So we have 7 hockey pucks. If you win a hockey puck, you don't get the consolatory prize, which is $10 of store credit and 10% off, but it has to be used today.
I'm buying Slambo.
So everybody that didn't get a puck gets $10 and 10% off, which is bad. And those of you from the States, our dollar is garbage.
Yeah, you get $1 and you have to pay tax when you cross.
$10, you buy $300 worth of product. But that has to be spent today. There is no carryover on that. I think the gift certificates for the big ones are carryover. The actual certificates are carryoverable.
Just come and see me so I can confirm them.
So we got a prize for last place. Josh Chadden, play a different game, please. You're not first, you're last. Oh, you also get $10 and 10% off.
I'm not taking pictures, guys. No pictures.
Okay. Feels like you need to. So we actually had we had best hobbyist, and we did it mainly by voting. And so we had a 3-way tie for votes, and then it went to the highest paint score, which is Nick. He's the best hobbyist. There's too many. So you get $30 store credit plus 10% off and a puck. Thanks, man.
Buy Slambo.
Put it on your shelf, Will. Come on. Everybody has 30 pucks lying around. You don't need to use that one. Play street hockey. Come on. Come on. Okay, next is we actually had a 4- or 5-way tie for best sportsman with 2 votes apiece, like lots of people.
Which is awesome.
So then we went to the basically tiebreaker, which would be battle score, because it's an award, so the highest battle won. And I put my sheet down. Best sport goes to Seb. Cheers. Cheers. Thanks very much. Now the awards you guys want to see. We have 4 generalship awards, and so I always thought it was fair to put you against the armies that are in your field, so order against order, chaos against chaos, etc. So best death is going to go to Darren.
Like film myself. Show me the money.
That was actually tight. There was he had 3 wins with death, so he can no longer go online and talk about how weak they are. Best destruction, I believe there was 2. Goes to Jason.
Hey. And a beautiful army too, whatever was painted.
Yeah. There's 2 Jamies. So. Best chaos goes to Will Paul.
Everybody loves the Nurgle.
try to shower next time. Thank you. Okay, best order went to someone who won a better award. So by default, I'm next in line. So whatever. The best overall goes to Phil.
Hey, Phil.
One of the highest paint scores, the highest battle score.
Wow. That's Renaissance man.
Overall, that's Phil won the tournament.
Must be all the training he's received.
I know.
So everybody else gets their $10. Have a good one.
All right, so here we are. Best death. I was only 0.5 behind Phil for the overall, but I didn't. He got 3 majors and I got a minor and a major. So that's pretty good for death. And yeah, so how did my army do? So overall, my army did awesome. As expected, I think part of it is people underestimate death. People definitely underestimate the Mourngul. And the Mourngul beside the Terrorgeist is nasty. -3 to hit is just nasty. Maw Crushers were doing nothing. Lots of people were doing nothing against me. And then they hit so hard back in return. Cryptors were heroes again. My Vargul didn't die at all. Regenerated like a motherfucker. And 60 zombies or even just 40 zombies can hold anything against anything. I mean, they stood up against the Ironjaw Assault. And yeah, so zombies are pretty good for holding stuff. It's not as good when I have to split them up. But now I figured out how to play it without having to split them up necessarily. Or at least 20-40. So I think that works pretty good. So what would I change in my list? I think actually the Necromancer was worth its points now because he got the dance off on the zombies a few times and they did some work. So I think I'm going to keep my list as it is. I was thinking, should I drop the Mourngul for another Terrorgeist? But the Mourngul is just so good. And that combo with it and the Terrorgeist for -3 to hit is just so good. So I'm going to keep my list as it is and just keep playing it like this while I get my other armies ready. So yeah, there we go.